Hi, I'm Axel from FenceFast. Today we're going to be talking about netting, particularly netting for sheep and goats. Here you can see this is a Gallagher sheep and goat netting setup. We also have other brands as well. Typically our goat nets are a little taller than our sheep netting. They range anywhere between 35 and 40 inches tall. You'll see in the video we're just using a poultry netting to show how to set up a netting. All the nettings are very similar. The only really difference is height and your spacing of your actual wires in your netting. Other than that, the process to put them up and down is very similar. And then, you know, the other variable is what energizer you put on them, and we'll talk about that in a different video. First off, we need to untie it. So you're gonna set it down. Set these aside because you're gonna use these to anchor your corners when you're done. You want to keep hanging on to your posts. And we're going to find our first post. So you find your first one like that. You're going to want to set it in where you want to have your start at. I'm pulling these posts kind of as tight as I can and then stepping them in. Trick is you want to try to keep it as tight as you can. And as you can see here, I'm a little bit short. So what I can do is I can move these two over, or if I want, I can make a gate opening here and use one of our poultry gate kits to put a gate opening in here. So there, now you can see I put the corners together. If I was hooking two nettings together, that's what these little clips are. You can use those to clip together. We have these little straps here, so you might as well use these to close up your ends. So if I wanted to add a bit more support to these corners, put your tent peg in, but you just want to tie it so that it's got a little bit of extra grab there. Just by pulling the corners a little bit, it'll tighten up the fence a little bit. Now, one thing you do have to watch here too, see how we're billowed down? I'm going to try to get that up and tighten that up as kind of as good as we can get it. We might need to pull that back a little bit more. There. You are going to lose a little bit of power again, remember, to the tall grass here. So that's why we want that little bit bigger energizer to help offset that. One of the questions we do get is different size of the setups. You can see how big a 25 meter setup does. The 50 meter obviously is twice the size of this. So depending on how big of your flock is, maybe how often you want to move them, would determine which one of these nettings you may want to purchase for your setup. Also know you can mix and match. You can add a 25 to a 50, or you can add two 25s together if you need a bigger area. So just keep that in mind. And all nettings will cross over to each other. So whether it's a Gallagher brand onto a Kerbo brand, they will connect to each other. So when you're taking down your netting, doesn't matter what kind of netting it is, you pull your post, and then Ryland walk around here. He's going to walk around netting in one hand, grab it halfway in the middle, and then he's going to walk back around to the other post, and then he's going to pull the post here. Ground's pretty tough here. There you go. And yeah, you just keep going hand over hand like that. So if you do have a second person, it is a little easier. I'll help Ryland here with pulling posts. Okay, once you get it to here, now just lay it down in front of you, like that. And then you're going to take it, and you can, we actually have the post straps here that came in your bag. And then we're going to strap these back up together, and then just roll it back up. And there you go, all stored away for storage.